Here is my critique of Satanism, Satanism's retaliatory mentality. So, the Christian mentality is if someone hits you, turn the other cheek. Um, and do unto others as you would treat others the way you want to be treated. Whereas Satanism believes in a principle called what I would call radical reciprocity, where if someone does evil to you, do evil unto them. If someone does good unto you, do good unto them. The problem I have with that retaliatory nature of Satanism is that, first off, fighting fire with fire, in my opinion, burns the building down. And second off, the problem is that when someone's retaliating, a lot of the time they've accumulated a lot of stress and a lot of anger towards the person that they're retaliating against. So as a result, they can retaliate in a way that's unhealthy and disproportionate to the offense committed. If we lived in an ideal world where when people retaliated, they always did it in exact proportion to what the other person did to them, then perhaps this principle wouldn't be so egregious. But because we don't, um, I very much want to butt up against this principle. Um, and I am an advocate of turning the other cheek. And here's the thing, though: this is very difficult for me to follow. Um, I'm the kind of person who it's very like the satanic notion of doing unto others what they do to you. I find very tempting because it kind of goes after my radical sense of justice. If someone does this, then they deserve this. But at the end of the day, I have to reject it on the grounds that it's irrational. And if applied to society, like if people were just going tit for tat all the time, our whole world would be screwed. And it's not really the world that I want to live in. So I will continue to try to live up to the Christian principles of treating others the way I would want them to treat me. I will continue to try. And I will really try hard not to seek vengeance and not to retaliate against people. Another problem that I have with retaliation is, what if the person didn't have any bad intentions? So basically, it can be, because of the fact that weaponized incompetence exists, it can be very difficult to ascertain someone's true intentions. If someone was being malicious or someone was being genuine with you. But what if you misread something someone said or did, and you construe it as malicious when the person had nothing but pure intentions, and then you retaliate against that person? Well, you've just retaliated against someone that had no mens rea. They had no guilty conscience when they were doing or saying XYZ. So, how would that be justified? So, you see the problem that this retaliatory, this radical reciprocity that Satanism preaches, you see the issues that it has. And I just ultimately disagree with it. And I hope we as a society can move past our primitive instincts to retaliate against people, because there's a lot of potential problems and fallout from doing it. And I just hope that we'll live in a better world. Um, And that will only happen when the world follows Christ's teachings.